The Nets play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Kings in Sacramento. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Here's Curry. Down low. Kicks it out to Wiggins. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And Wiggins is good for three.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his three ball, and you see the results there.
Top of the key, Claxton. Great D that time from Green.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Pass to Claxton. Bridges, right side. Picked by Finney-Smith. From past the arc. Bridges misses.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Inside. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Stolen by Thompson. Puts up a deep three. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 6 points.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
And it's Golden State's ball. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Green, the screen. To the middle. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
To the inside. Thomas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
Pass to Green. It's Curry outside. And Green slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Wiggins outside. Here's Kuminga, and he makes good on the layup. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Bridges. Out left to the wing. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitutions for your Nets. Trendon, Watford, Cameron.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. And a deep three from Curry. And another three for Golden State.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And foul on the The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Hawks here looking to pick up one on the road before returning to Atlanta.
Yeah, and they've just looked sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Young with the steal. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him.
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
And Trey Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Young with the steal. Pass to Hunter. And here is Murray. Young with the ball. Another 3 for Atlanta. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Atlanta on D after the miss from Trey Young. Young with the steal. Nice break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter, no one around him. Shot to stop the run. And stolen by Hunter. Inside. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock. That one drops for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Murray. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Fires for 3. Young outside to the middle. And that one's good. Hunter. Hey, Steve, we have a long regular season coming to a close and a long postseason schedule ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a battle of endurance, Kevin. Physically and mentally, they go hand in hand. You have to have great toughness to win in this league.
Now, here's Capella. The kick out to Young. 4 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hawk substitution. Number 14.
The Hawks trail by 8.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Now Bogdanovich. Following DeAndre Hunter's 3-point attempt. Atlanta needs to get on the shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Murray, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Nice move. It's deflected. The Hawks working the ball around. Dives for it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with no one around.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
2 seconds. Coming up to the floor for the Hawks, Garrison Matthews. Trae Young.
Lets it go. Capella draws the double. And the dunk by Capella.
This is why you work Capella into screen and rolls, because he's so good at converting.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Outside Matthews. Young looking it over. Outside for Griffin. Clock at 2. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Young, no good. He got it up. Oh, what a shot! Went in! Goodness.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Atlanta leading by 13. Driving in. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Here's Buffkin. And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Fernando. Matthews with the steal.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the wing right side. Here's Griffin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Griffin's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Young's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 15. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
And Griffin slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. That's to Fernando. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks making a change here. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Atlanta, timeout. Here they are.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Capella. Back to Murray. Young outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Back to Murray to the left side wing. In the corner, it's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Young from outside. Hunter grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Atlanta with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Pass to Hunter. Capella with it. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Young. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Young, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
.34 seconds left here in the second. And
come on, man.
Unable to get that one to go.
Nigga just throwing that bitch up.
The confidence, Trae Young.
That nigga just throwing that bitch in there.
It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
First one.
We got it that time, my boy.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
For 3, Murray.
Don't worry about it.
He makes his first shot of the game.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Here's Young, and there's the drive, and the basket is good. Young's got 13 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
And that concludes the first half.
Nigga.
Lead by 12. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after
They fucked my nigga lineup up, didn't it?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe
my nigga
things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks, leading by 12. Capella with it.
Well, that nigga went straight past I ain't blocking it.
Capella's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks. And here's Young from the arc. Here's Hunter. It's holding by Capella.
That's crazy.
Leading by 14.
Ain't no way a nigga laying that bitch up like that over the goal.
Down low. Hunter, no good.
Trash as hell. On my soul, this nigga is trash as
hell. 3 misses and as many attempts.
But nigga ain't even 6 feet tall, bro. You can't lay that up.
Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Young trying to break free. Hunter, no good. And so it's Atlanta with it. To the paint. Here's Capella. Outside for Murray. Screen by Capella. And Young, here we go. And he makes that one. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
See?
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Here's Young. 13 points in the game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And they pick up 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin.
Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Couldn't even fucking I couldn't.
Young from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Need some ass shit.
Young's got 16 points.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. The Hawks leading by 17. Outside for Murray. To the inside. The Hawks working the ball around. Right wing. Back to Young. Lets it fly from 18. And the Hawks with the possession. 17-point lead, their biggest. For 3, Murray. And the dunk by Capella.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Young outside. A minute 20 left in the third.
Oh, what the
Outside
fuck?
Bogdanovich. Going inside. Good off the glass.
You got it. No, whoa.